Okay, good morning, everybody. So, as I suspected, um, my agitated rant about character images and portraits and stuff didn't really, it didn't nuance in the way I wanted it to nuance. My agitated rant about character images and portraits and stuff didn't really, it didn't nuance in the way I wanted it to nuance. I'm going to try to clarify. I do understand the desire to see a picture drawn by someone of your characters. I do not understand using that as like a piece of marketing when the readers have no relationship with those characters yet. That's the thing that really confuses me, and I think it was more common earlier on in AuthorTube, where you would get the author who would have 6 character photos and they'd be like, this is Toby. Toby has a secret. And I never really understood how that was supposed to like encourage me to come read about Toby, because I don't want to read about that. So I guess it's more the fact that some people seem to think that that's like how you pull a reader in beforehand. And I think that's the thing that confuses me about it, is like, why would that pull a reader in beforehand? I see why, if I'm 2 books into a 5-book series, I see why some fan art of one of the characters might encourage me to go back and continue reading the series. But it's the initial entry that I do not understand. What about this character information would make you want to know them when you have no other information other than like this character sketch? And I guess some of the things that weirds me out about it is that like it feels very much like a thirst trap. It feels very much like POV I'm your werewolf lover from TikTok. Like that's the thing that weirds me out about it. I feel awkward about it. I feel like it makes me feel, I don't know. It is definitely a thing that I just don't get. I do understand basically the desire to see your characters and the desire to have someone sketch them out and whatnot. What I don't understand really is the fact that it's used as like a marketing tool. I don't understand. I am more inclined to be interested in a marketing tool that has to do with like if there's an evil group that's like trying to take over the world, for instance, I would rather see like marketing that includes pro and anti this group, because that would intrigue me. That would intrigue me, like, why would some people like this group and which one and not others not? And which side am I supposed to be on? I think that is more appealing to me. Is there something other than thirst traps that would make someone want to read a book that had like character art? Is it because I don't read romance that I don't understand? Because like that's the other thing, is that if I show you 6 characters, chances are 3 of them are dead by the end of my book. And is that part of the problem? Is that 3 of my characters are going to be dead, so I just don't, that doesn't work in my genre? Is that the issue? But yeah, I do feel like when I talked about it last week, it was a little It was on the aggressive side in a way that it didn't need to be. And, you know, to be honest, just some days I'm just not in the mood to be a calm, cool, collected bitch. Some days I'm just not. But I do stand by what I said. I genuinely do not understand, and I don't know. I don't think that a picture will encourage me to want to read a book more than text explaining why I might want to read said book. I do not understand that, and I don't feel like that's me being like super fucking obtuse. I feel like that's just something I genuinely do not understand. Now, do I like when a book comes with like pictures and stuff? Yeah, I don't mind that. The pictures are supplemental, not how I meet the characters. I think that's the real key difference there, is that what are the pictures for? Is it just a supplement? And I really like that kind of art. I like the kind of art that came from, I watched this, or I read this, or I did this thing, and here's what came out of me. I love that shit. That's not like a problem for me. I didn't mean for it to sound so much like I hate people drawing pictures of characters, because that's not what I meant. I just do not understand how me showing you pictures of characters that you have no relationship with would encourage you to then read a book about those characters that you had no relationship with. I don't know, I did get some work done yesterday, so I do have a little bit of a extra done in my Hell's Bend work. I think I have like 90 pages left or something, and then I can start actually working on the problems, which is so exciting. I could be progress is progress, and I'm not about to apologize for making self-progress when I was making close to none before, so we're just gonna be happy with what we've got. So it's 7:30. I'm exhausted. I got up early. I went by like 4. Maybe that. I don't know. Somewhere there. The cat is harassing me again. Say hello. But I did go through, I don't know, was 20 pages or something? Yeah, I think it was like 20 pages. So, yeah, I made progress. I'm very sleepy. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, ho, ho. Welcome to Tuesday. Holy motherfucking shit. I basically just worked on Hell's Bend last night. I feel pretty good about it now. I'm feeling more and more prepared to like actually address the things that are making it clunky. There's nothing in it that I'm like, oh, that's fucked. So that's good. But there is a lot that's a little clunky, or that is how I got from point A to point B is not quite fluid. But that is something I can fix. And that is something that like I can practice and develop more of those skills. And I think that over time, those things will be less common, because they're the kind of thing that as I solve them, I start to figure out what it is that I want to, how it is I want them to look instead, and then I just do that the first time now. It's kind of like when I identified my overuse of the word that, there was a period of time where I was much more in control of it, because I had just spent a whole bunch of time paying very close attention to it. So I think the same thing can happen, and I'm hoping it will, but I don't know for sure. Things are pretty good, all things considered, though. The story still has like a through line. I don't feel like I don't know how I get to where I've been getting. That's the whole story, I guess. I am tired and a little grumpy, but I think mostly I just want caffeine. You guys, I'm hot, and I don't like being hot, and I have the air on, and it's not helping. So I don't think it's gonna catch on camera, but there's a spider right there between the cars, and then there's also a big spider like right there on the undercarriage of his car. There weren't spiders here when I left this morning, so now I'm really scared, and I made Travis come out to move them. He's moving. I hate them so much. I hate spiders. It's also like 100 degrees outside. So, okay. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? I'm doing fine. I did not do any work last night. After the spider tried to trap me in my car, I just went inside and hung out, and I didn't really get anything done. Honestly, I didn't even remember that I was supposed to be working on something. I was just having a day. There was nothing wrong. I was just ready to be done. Didn't do anything. So that's fine. It's vaguely annoying, I guess, but it is what it is. I am very, very sleepy right now, and I've been up for an hour, so usually I'm sleepy like this, like when I get up and like run out the door, but I did not get up and run out the door, so I don't know. I'm having a hard moment, but I'm gonna go get coffee, and hopefully that will solve part of it. I keep thinking about my last video and how harsh I was about character sketches and how it didn't really express exactly what I wanted to express because I was feisty that day. Sorry, I'm a moody bitch. I'm bipolar. What you gonna do? I just don't understand. Like, if it's just like because you like to see it or whatever, that makes sense. But I don't understand how that markets. And honestly, to be real, part of my frustration is that I genuinely don't understand. It looks to me like it wouldn't work. And I don't, like, it feels at the same time like a lot of people do it as a method of advertising. And I just don't, like, I wish somebody would explain to me what the theory is behind how that will draw in readers. Because it just doesn't seem true to my experience, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. But that's really the whole tale that I got to tell here. Well, I'm home. I look really disheveled. Like, I look like I went through a windstorm. I don't know what happened. I don't feel like I did anything. I drove home with the window down. Maybe that's all it is. There's a show on, and that's not gonna make future Sarah happy at all. She's gonna be so annoyed. I have my stuff open. I haven't actually, like, looked at it, but it's only 5. So I've only been home for about an hour. First hour always seems like I've been home for, like, a long time. And then it gets faster and faster and faster, and then all of a sudden it's 9 and I have to go to sleep. And that's dumb. Hey, I don't know if I've recorded it all today. My shoulder is really bothering me. It feels like it's, like, trying to pop out of place. And this is the shoulder that I thought I tore my rotator cuff on, so maybe it is. Anyway, I got some vlogging done last night. I keep wanting to call it editing, but I'm not really doing a whole lot of editing. I guess technically speaking, I am tweaking some things, but I'm really logging stuff. I'm not really editing. But I did get some of that done last night. At least 10 pages. It might have been more, but it's hard to remember at this point. I'm supposed to have streamed tonight. I don't know for sure who's streaming with me or what I'm playing. I do have hiccups. That's pretty exciting. I don't think I'll get anything done tonight because of stream, unfortunately, but, you know, what you gonna do? Wompity womp. So, I guess I'm, like, sick. I had a coughing fit. I took cold medicine. My head's still kind of bumping. I'm taking the night off again. I'm such a fucking lazy asshole, but I'd rather do my writing stream, and I don't know that my voice can do both. Alright, it's Saturday morning. I gotta go get Dunkin', and I gotta get cat food so that I can actually have a stream. If I don't get Dunkin', I'm gonna cry, and if I don't get cat food, I'm gonna get harassed. So, off to the Dunkin' and the cat food is where I'm going. I did not get any work done yesterday. I still feel like shit. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. My throat hurts. It feels like I've been gargling fire ants. I did a whole lot of not talking last night, and today's a writing stream. there's breaks and they're long, and I don't have to talk a whole lot in between. It also doesn't lend itself to me screaming, so I didn't do my video game streams. But my goddamn throat hurts, and I'll need to solve that part. Like, I don't have tonsils, so it's very frustrating. I don't know. I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. Hopefully get some work done today, and hopefully my voice won't ditch me in the middle of the stream. Dana's having a flat tire. I don't know if I said that. And I haven't heard from Tamara yet. So I could be on my own, but I'm not sure. But I would like to actually stream, because I've missed 2 streams now in a row. And yes, this is part of the problem. That's why I actually didn't stream last night, was because I knew that trying to stream was going to put me at risk of my throat getting worse, which would have made today impossible. So I'm gonna try to stream. I hope it doesn't fuck me. That's really... So... super disgruntled, because really the only way I have a setup for doing a stream is really if I do it on Zoom right now, because I haven't set it up to do it alone. And it's gonna take like downloading things and shit. And like, I don't have the time to do that before my stream starts in 25 minutes. If I don't hear from someone else who's gonna join me, I don't know if I'm gonna have a stream. My eyes are watering. God. Why do my hands smell like I've been cutting up onions? I just washed them. And I wasn't cutting up onions. Anyway, so I'm, in the little jungle area. It's adorable. I'm gonna go get coffee, and then I don't know if I'm going to do my video today or not, to be honest. I feel very much like I do not give a fuck. And I know that's probably not great, but I'm tired, and my knee hurts, and I was so sick. I'm on the other side of it now, so I think I'm on the upswing. My throat set feels a lot better. It doesn't sound like a struggle anymore, so that's pretty cool. But other than that, I don't know. Life's just been very overwhelming for the last few days, and I'm not trying to be out here having a fucking shit fit about the facts that the universe sucks. Like, I'm not one of us could fix the suckage going on in the entirety of the universe. I don't know how to give a shit about something if I don't give a shit about it, and I don't know how to focus when my brain is like, no, ain't no focus up in this bitch. It's just like hard. And I have a 3-day work week and a 4-day weekend again. So next weekend shouldn't be too bad, because I should be able to manage a lot of the nonsense. I don't know. I feel like pushing myself to make a video while it's at least completing something. I just don't care today. And I know that that's not really a great reason to do something, is like I'm grumpy and I don't care. And that's correct. That isn't a good reason to do something. But I'm also grumpy, like I am those things still, despite what might sound like that. But don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys all next week.